Opportunities of subsidized finance. This has been another of the topics covered by the 7th edition of Agri Levante 2023, together with Francesco Vendola, an agronomist and also CEO of Vueffe Consulting. You're welcome, Mr. Vendola. What about your consulting services? My company is specialized in consulting services for farms and also food processors. We have different capacities and skills and expertise to made available to our customers. We have engineers. We have also experts in terms of regulations. When we speak about farming 4.0, we speak, of course, of making investments in terms of equipment, systems, and machines that help a lot businesses, but they are sometimes very, very expensive. So there can be some subsidized finance services with some non-repayable funds. So what about the opportunities of subsidized finance for innovation in farming? Well, innovation is of utmost importance for ecological transition. There is a special attention at the European level and at the national level to speed up this process, this digitalization process of farms. We have been speaking on 2 calls that will be soon issued and published. I mean, in October, they are expected to be published. The first call on the funds made available under the National Recovery and Resilience Plan, and one of the calls for these funds is entitled Mechanization and Innovation for Farms. Then there is another call always concerning innovation, but in this case it is based on a budget made available by the Italian government with the budget law of 2022. Well, the difference is that with the first call on the NRRP funds, well, the target for that call, the target had to be at least of 15,000 farms in Italy available to invest in digitalization. So, but the budget was not that large. So there were some limits of expenditure for this band, from 30,000 to 70,000 euros. Non-repayable funds varied from 65% on the investment that can also reach 80% on the cost of the tractor, of the system when it comes to precision farming, provided that this project was put in place by young farmers. So up to 80% of the cost of the machine for a maximum amount of 70,000 euros. Then the other measure, the other call that was based on the supplemental fund made available by the Italian government Well, this call increases the ceiling of expenditure on the part of the farm, so investments could also reach maximum amount of 500,000 euros. That is a sum that allows farms to put in place ambitious programs in terms of digitalization, but the ban was also the call was also intended to finance also the so-called stage 5 tractors, that is new generation tractors, were included in this call, and this unlike the first call, because the first call was more focused on the protection on the environment. So electrical tractors or methane tractors. So during the meeting, did you have the possibility to interact also with the audience, the attendees, also in terms of the requirements when it comes to consultancy services? Well, especially the measure that has been managed only by ISMEA. This measure is maybe a very complex mechanism in terms of requirements, and ISMEA, it is a National Institute for Services for the market of farming and the food processing industry. And ISMEA for this has made available a platform with an algorithm that, when fed with some given specific pieces of information, can give a feedback in terms of a solution that can represent the potential subsidies that the farm in question could be given. So that these subsidies can range from 50% up to 80% in terms of non-repayable funds, provided that the farm in question is run by young farmers. So this is a platform with this software that gives this result. Thank you, Mr. Vendola.